So what is trauma bonding? It's an unhealthy attachment to someone who is abused but feels for the abuser in an attempt for survival. So basically they are feeling a connection with them because they don't think they can survive without them. Stockholm syndrome, you may have heard of that, is when the abuser or the abused falls in love with the abuser. That's the extreme end of trauma bonding. It can be as subtle as a friendship where one is controlling the other. So signs of trauma bonding are when the abused is justifying the abuser's behavior, when they try to cover up for them, when they're wanting to help them. And this is typically the narcissist empath relationship. The empath wants to help, fix, heal the narcissist. It could be that they're blaming themselves for the abuse, which is pretty out there, really. They fawn over them, as in over love, over give. They minimize the abuse. Like, I remember when I was in an abusive, it was a verbally abusive relationship, but I used to say to myself, well, at least he hasn't hit me, right? Minimizing what they're doing. We forgive the abuse. I'm saying we, because I've been in these situations, and we end up self-isolating because there's a part of us that doesn't want to be seen in the way that we are. So there's 7 stages of trauma bonding, which I've written here, so I'll just make sure I get it in order. The first is love bombing. The abuser will love bomb. They'll make them, the soon-to-be abused, feel so special and so loved up. But then they start questioning and doubting. The abuser will start questioning their trust. Like, where have you been? What's going on? Why haven't you told me? That kind of stuff. And then the criticism comes along at stage 3. The abuser will start criticizing the abused. The next stage is gaslighting. Any form of manipulation, actually. They start to manipulate. And the next stage is the person who's being abused just resigns to the fact that this is how it is. They don't think it's going to be any different. They don't think they can have anything different. And then, of course, they lose themselves. That's the next stage. They lose themselves in the distress of it all. And the last stage is emotional addiction. It's just repeat, 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 repeat. So they're the 7 stages. So if you're in that situation, or if you recognize someone else who's in that situation, need to take action. And the actions, the way we can break trauma bonding is you need to make sure that you're safe, right? So educate yourself first on ways of getting out, right? Find support, all those kinds of things. Educate yourself, then seek the support. Don't do this alone. Don't try and leave a relationship alone. All right, make a plan with your support person. Make a plan with them and prepare yourself for any repercussions. Like, depending on how abusive the abuser is, they might be really violent, like lives are threatened, right? So be prepared for any kind of repercussions that might occur afterwards. And when you do leave, make your intentions clear to the abuser. This is it. I'm done. I'm not coming back. There's so many times when people return, right? And stay with your support network that you've created for any length of time after you've left, so that you're not on your own. And there's plenty of support groups out there. So get involved in support groups. So that's how to remove yourself from the situation. Okay. Now, if you need someone to talk to, please reach out. I'm here. Okay. And I've been there. I understand. Send me a message. I'm happy to help. If you know somebody in that situation, you can share this video if you like, or connect them with me. Also, I'm not a professional in that respect, but I do have connections and I do know how to support people emotionally. So I hope everyone's okay, and I hope that helps somebody. Bye for now.